Happy Thursday to you.
Good morning.
Oh, oops, that sounded terrible. And it's the ice maker. That's crazy. So the thing we are doing today is we have a meeting with clients. We have a whole bunch of stuff today.
I'm getting a haircut. I'm so excited.
And she's getting a haircut today. Oh, yeah, there's that too. So what is going on in your world? We need to know. I got a few articles that I wanted to discuss today. And do you find us? Are we there?
Yep.
Okay, very good. So I have here under articles to discuss the WHO, which is the World Health Organization, would like to ban drinking for all women of childbearing age.
Of childbearing age or just pregnant women?
No. If you can have children, they don't want you drinking because maybe, just maybe, you get pregnant.
Damn, you be bad at me.
Good morning, Jeffrey. Yeah, so that is interesting. I mean, this is the same group which is saying that we must remain locked down, that the world is a terrible, awful place. And if you would just listen to us, the world would be better. So now they don't want women to drink. And of course, the alcohol industry is saying, wait, this is just sexist and wrong.
Are they really?
Yeah, they are. Because they make a lot of money. Government makes a lot of money. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. I mean, obviously, we know how it'll play out.
Because pretty soon they're not going to be able to make money from those masks. Because eventually that's going to stop.
Oh, my God. So there was
Good morning, Glenda.
Found this article yesterday talking about how the masks.
I'm late. What's going on?
Not much. The masks.
Okay, no, you got to tell her. So John read an article yesterday that the WHO wants women of childbearing age to stop drinking, not pregnant women. Childbearing age to stop drinking.
So the head of the
just in case they get pregnant.
The UK health minister is like, wait a second. If they're about to have a children or they're trying to have children, maybe they shouldn't drink. Everybody else should drink. They're like, it's sexist and it's wrong. But the WHO is like, hey man, every childbearing woman needs to stop. So the other thing that I thought was interesting yesterday was this parents sent their children's masks be sampled by science because everything is science. So they found out that the government, the children, 1/3 of them had meningitis. There's like 11 species of bacteria, which will kill you. Also, half of all the masks had these diseases that will also kill you, which are not as deadly, but it was terrible. So yeah, I mean, just proving a point that it's stupid to continue to wear the masks. We were good for 2 weeks. It's been over a year and a half now. We're done.
But there's still COVID, honey.
Oh, and
we're terrified.
That's the crap that they may actually get them to not drink now. It's like the WHO was right on everything else. Maybe I shouldn't drink, or maybe it'll be the thing that gives people their head a shake. All right, let's see what they got here. The government spends a lot of money. Take money from the taxpayers. Not sure I'd call it making money. Yeah,
that's true. And I'm trying to decide. So if I'm 53, I mean, technically, I don't have my tubes tied. You're
childbearing.
I still could technically have a kid.
The factory is open. It's old and run down, but it's open.
Wow.
I'm just teasing.
Oh, he's so in trouble this morning.
Oh, also, I found an interesting article yesterday about Victoria's Secret. They now want to get rid of the angels because, I guess business is slow. So now they want the head of the women's soccer team, that SJW crazy chick, also fat women and transgendered people. That's who they want now to represent Victoria's Secret. Bad idea. There are better ones because now what man is going to be like, yeah, I want that same outfit that guy was wearing for my wife. What the hell? Who's going to do that? And also I saw scientists, it's not deliverable tech yet, but they have this film that they're going to add to glasses.
Jeff.
I am shooting blanks. Thanks, Jeff.
I had them fixed.
I consider it broken because I was fixed before. Now I'm broken.
I don't know. We got 4 kids to prove otherwise.
But they have this thin layer. It's thinner than a human hair. They're going to add it to our glasses so we will be able to see at nighttime. I think that's good for you for driving.
That would be awesome because my night vision is horrible, even with my glasses.
Good morning, Soul. My final article that I saw yesterday that I thought stood
Apparently
out.
he had nothing to do yesterday.
That was last night. I just went through very quickly. Serena, who is this British gal, she won a sewing bee in Britain. She's the youngest person ever to win. 100% she learned off of YouTube. YouTube teaches people how to do stuff. Don't waste your time playing games. Watch YouTube. You want to learn how to brew alcohol? YouTube. You want to learn how to raise rabbits? YouTube.
Good morning, Kira.
Bet you're in Edmonton. If you want to learn how to raise chickens and ducks, YouTube. You want to learn about moringa, neem, YouTube. But don't, and this is the part, I hate Google, but at the same time, Google is good for our business. It's good for us. I pay, I guess it's about $10 a month.
Hey, Jeff, don't be picking on our friends, our watchers.
So I have
our stalkers.
0 commercials on YouTube. And I can save the videos. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So, and apparently I can get it where my family can also do the same thing, up to like 5 or 6 people.
Well, show me how, because I have to log on to your YouTube to be able to do that without commercials.
That's why I get all of the Michael Bublé crap showing up in my feed.
You wish I shared that with you.
No, I don't. Raising rabbits. So I did raise rabbits for a while. I probably had 40 or 50 of them at one point, and then we ended up giving it away. Well, we actually sold it, but we got one little payment, and then the guy disappeared. So it really didn't matter because we were getting rid of all of our animals at the time because we were growing our business, and we were looking for a house as well.
Well, you use that.
I wouldn't use that. Yeah, I wouldn't use one of my nose rags for that. And this was like blowing my nose, not some cocaine thing. Never done cocaine. Don't even know where to buy it. Don't want to know.
Well, just go out on the streets. Someone will find you.
Actually, we
go by our old house.
The guys on the beach have gotten very bold over the years because now they're like marijuana, cocaina. Like, no, thank you. Don't need any. I've got a wife. I don't know why I said that. Me either. So happy birthday to Rosemary today. Rosemary, yes. We love Rosemary.
I know a guy who can pick you up. Spencer, behave yourself.
Thank you, Spencer. Love it. I know maybe it's I Guy or One Guy. They sell it on the beach. Yes, that's what I was saying. They do.
Pretty sure he means a guy.
Yep. So I did have a coffee today because I was up from, I don't know, I was up till after 1. I was having these weird panic attacks yesterday. I haven't had panic attacks in probably a year and a half, 2 years. It's very crazy for about an hour.
Lori. I think I got this at...
Hey, yours is skinny at the top, wide on the bottom. Mine is wide on the top together. Wow. Like, look at this size difference.
Size matters.
And she will drink 7 of those.
Or 2. I actually think I got this at... Is it Bed Bath & Beyond in West Edmonton Mall?
I don't know.
Last year.
I think for us, it would be fun to learn pottery.
Yeah.
I think it would be fun.
I'd make 1 million coffee mugs.
I'd make ashtrays. When I was in grade 7 and 8, we did pottery and just make ashtrays. That's what every kid makes for their parents.
I made a big vase. Like, it's probably a foot.
Was it a vase or a vase? This is way not a foot tall.
1.5 feet then.
You really made one that tall?
Yeah, my mom still has it. It was made of ropes. I had to keep turning. So I made the base, and then I had to make these little ropes, and I had to keep going around. I mean, it was made of clay, and it went around and around. It was fun. I enjoyed it. My mom still has it.
Pottery is fun, but really wrecks your hands.
Oh, then I won't be able to have these, which are in bad shape right now. It hides it well because they're not focusing, but. Sparkles.
Focus on what? Oh, the sparkles.
My nails.
Yeah, it is true. But then when I'm holding her hands and I can feel her nails,
they're rough. The nail polish that I have on is textured.
And I'm always like, your hands are really rough. Maybe you should calm down a little bit. And
maybe I should stop doing dishes. Maybe I should have someone help me like they promised.
Hey, man, I had to have a shower. You don't get this good by accident.
It took him over an hour.
Oh, no.
Almost an hour.
Spencer says, I just want someone to teach me like the scene in Ghost, especially if it's Patrick.
Get to work, you bum.
Patrick is a ghost now.
Ooh, that's dark.
Watched this interesting YouTube video, Mr. Ballin, which I recommend Mr. Ballin because he's an excellent storyteller. And he was talking about this one story of, I think it was in England, where the police actually said there is a haunting in this house because the daughter, she was playing with the Ouija board, and when she was going to a Catholic church, the nun broke the board. Catholic school. The nun broke the board, and when she broke the board, like this puff of smoke came out of the thing that moves around, and she inhaled it, and her health kept getting worse and worse. When she died, hell broke loose in their house. So while the cops were there, things were going on, and they're looking for strings, etc. Nothing happened. They were terrified. Good morning, Jim. We're talking about things, ghosts, and news articles yesterday that really stood out. The Victoria's Secret one, I think, is a big mistake on their part. That's just like, yeah, it's not going to work.
So is it telling all women of childbearing age to quit drinking? That won't go well.
But that's the WHO. They protect us, man. They're awesome. Nothing wrong there. Because government looks out for us.
Good morning, Debbie. How are you this morning?
Nobody is as good as government is in taking care of us. Thank you, government.
I feel that's sarcastic.
You'd be right.
Figured. Yeah. So all of a sudden, we have a lot of interest on that big house on the hill. A lot of interest.
So weird. So weird. So, who knows? Showed it yesterday. And it looks like we've got three other people that want information.
Who are like PETA for people. That's awesome, Spence.
Oh my gosh, it's very true. Thank you.
Final day of roof sealing. Even with all the rain, there's still going on with your roof, hey? Debbie, I should get the contact information because it's leaking in my granddaughter's bedroom. That's not cool.
Where does it leak?
From the ceiling.
No, but over their bed or?
Well, that's where it was before, so I don't know where it is now. But
hopefully they moved the bed.
There's not a lot of room in there, and he's not wrong. You're right, Leslie. But he is not the boy you talk to. I'm just going to tell you. He's pretty convinced he doesn't talk to people when he works.
Yeah. He's got sock puppets that he talks to. Sorry, Spence, I had to tell him. He's antisocial. See, we all are.
And he's Uncle Spencer. Antisocial and Uncle Spencer.
Yeah. I think the camera may be crooked.
Yeah?
Just a little.
I think you might be wrong.
Yeah, I made it so I'm taller.
Well, if I'm standing up straight.
See if you look here. It's shorter here, so it goes up.
Oh, whatever. Delayed because of rain. Eduardo has been very good. Good English.
Nice. So, yeah, it is. It's a good idea.
Well, I yacked with this fellow for some time. Yeah, Spence doesn't yak. I mean, well, Spence yaks. No, don't get me wrong. But he's actually quite a shy young man.
Should you be telling people this?
It's so hard to say that.
And not laugh? Okay. I don't think any of our kids are shy. Maybe Shay. But shy is how you pronounce her name in Spanish.
That's right.
It's true. That AY, it makes the I sound. It's so weird.
Yeah. So, and we talked about music. Spencer has interesting taste in music. I'll just leave it at that. As a mom, interesting taste in music. Every once in a while, he'll be like, "Oh, I can't let you listen to that song, Mom," because he knows how much I hate screamo.
It's not even music. It's just weird.
It's just
screaming.
Yelling.
Screaming music is just weird.
Just yelling. Yeah.
But maybe that's the evolution of music. Because it used to be slow, then it sped up, got louder, and then now
it got chaotic.
So maybe we just need it. She loves metal.
Oh, Leslie, then maybe you should be talking to my son. Mind you.
I don't think he's a metal guy.
No, I don't know what he
yeah.
is. He's a plumber.
He's a metal guy. He
Good
works with
morning,
copper.
Marie. How are you?
I work with copper too now. Mine still has copper on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've done 2 runs so far. We have no mash or sugar wash happening right now. But we do have that Muscovado. Is it Muscovado? Muscovado.
She's got real taste. Most talented musicians there are. Oh, Spency. I work with copper wire. You make jewelry, Leslie?
Well, she's an electrician.
And it's not Moscato. It's translating it to Moscato. That's a drink.
No, but it is. It Muscova. It translates into another languages.
My parents used to hate my Joan Jett and said the same about that back in the day.
I love rock and roll.
It's the thinking person's music. Well, there you go. Leslie and Spencer.
I used to love AC/DC. I mean, I guess I still kind of do.
So, no, tech in telecommunications. Oh, copper wire with tech. I get it.
Fiber optic. We have fiber optic at our house, not at our office. My office is across the street from the phone company. Can't get it there. Have it at my house. I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, yeah, I took a picture yesterday or the day before yesterday. I forgot to post it.
Of what?
My office is everywhere. When we were up at Bella Vista.
Who was it that said their office is everywhere?
My office.
And it wasn't on her website. They're like, their office is everywhere.
Yeah, somebody was looking for it.
It was very funny.
AC/DC was our party jam. Good. Everything watered. Drake discovered he's sick. He's sick finally and had dates finally with his girls. I'm not sure what you mean.
Who's that?
Drake is the duck.
Yep. Oh, I know what he means. She means by having dates with the ducks. They're fast dates. They're rapid.
Oh, dates. Leslie, why are you being so cryptic?
Yeah, I don't understand. But I do know fiber optics, but I do work with fiber. Unless, of course, you're talking about bran. We don't eat breakfast, so I don't even know. Actually, I do remember what bran tastes like.
Silly.
I used to have breakfast all the time, and now we don't eat breakfast. I mean, we will very rarely have like bacon and eggs or something. Or Christie buys breakfast sausage in Johnsonville. Those were pretty good. I really enjoyed those.
Mm-hmm.
Fiber as wool, weaving, spinning. I love that. We had a friend.
So you work with copper in telecommunications,
I'm guessing,
but not fiber optic. But you work with fiber because you spin wool. I got you now.
We used to have a friend of ours in the Lethbridge area. Their family lived on the farm. They had a cow. They made their own butter. They lived a very fun life. I thought it was fun.
A lot of work.
She ended up dying of kidney cancer, I believe. But yeah, what was I going to? Oh yeah, she used to make wool. So she had a loom, spin, and do all that stuff. I loved that. That was just
awesome. I went to high school with some people. There was a few of the girls, and the older sister, Julie or Julia. I'm sorry if you watched this video.
Was she a princess?
No, very sweet.
But go on.
She has sheep and does all that stuff too on their farm.
Yeah. Yep, I remember.
And I think she does. I'm sorry. I read your posts, but obviously I don't read them to retain them. I just read them to see the pictures of you and Drew and your sheep.
Who are you talking about?
Julie.
Oh, okay.
Martin, that's her name. Anyways, she has
Christie
a big farm.
stocks people.
Well, she was a friend. I went to school. Oh, geez, I just remembered I just realized spell check made duck to sick. Okay.
There you
He
go.
discovers he's a duck finally and had dates with his girls. Oh, so now he knows what he's supposed to be doing, in other words,
Bow,
to make
chicka,
baby
wow,
duckies.
wow. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, those male ducks were pretty crazy.
They're aggressive
They
in
are.
their
Now,
visiting rights.
the ducks that we had, the males would get 12 to 16 pounds. And when they're that big, they don't fly anymore. The girls, however, did. I had a couple fly away on me, which kind of sucks because they're very expensive ducks. But yeah, that's when I started like, hey, I should clip wings because these guys can fly. I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. Yeah, they were different ducks because they had claws on their feet and they could cut you up bad. They could cut you bad. So, what can we tell these folks today? We've told them about Victoria's Secret, bad idea. We told them about the WHO, so women shouldn't drink, bad idea. Science developed the night vision, not practical yet, but they're working on it. That actually is smart. I think you can use that.
Yeah, because according to my optometrist, there's nothing that can be done. Like my eyes are deteriorating for night vision, and it'll get to the point because it just starts to get that the light star, and so all I'm seeing is brightness. I mean, it's not that bad yet, but that's where it's headed.
And that woman who won the the sewing bee, who's learned everything off of YouTube. I love that. To me, tell me what you have learned off of YouTube. Please don't say brain surgery, because I'm working on that.
John has learned a lot off of you.
Oh my
Starburst.
gosh, yes.
That's right. Thanks, Marie. Starburst.
That's what you
Not
eat.
the candy, but the stuff in my eyes, yeah.
So what have you learned off of YouTube? Please tell us.
What have you learned? You've
Oh my
learned
gosh.
taking care of ducks and chickens and rabbits and goats.
Oh yeah.
We've never done it, but
Yeah.
you've read about it and watched videos. And then aquaponics, hydroponics, growing pot, making booze.
Yeah. Just important stuff.
It would be nice if he could learn how to be nice to his wife. I wonder if there's a YouTube channel for that.
Actually, I've read so many books and been to so many conferences on that. It just doesn't work. That's why I've stopped. It's like, oh my gosh.
Different canning in dehydrating.
Ooh, dehydrating. I've learned about that as well. Canning. I have never learned about canning. I should. I mean, my dad used to can salmon and crabs and stuff.
Yeah. More detailed chicken care. Yeah. Have you ever? So this was hilarious, and
Marie.
we've done it. We took a ball of cabbage, tied it on a string, and the chickens go peck at it, and the ducks, they loved it. How to spin.
How to hard wool, do acrylic pouring, fix my fridge, etc., etc.
John fixed our fridge. Our ice maker.
Apparently, the Samsung ice makers
They are notorious.
So, I mean, it's crazy. They've got a 10-year warranty, but they have a flaw built in. So much so, they have a repair part they will send you for you to install.
Yeah.
So what else have you learned how to do? I mean, I think YouTube is this amazing thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I really wish I would have gotten into it sooner. I remember years ago when people started blogging.
Hi, Marilyn. Why? I've learned different cooking techniques and different recipes. I mean, I watched that on YouTube.
Yes, mine's a Samsung that freezes up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sadly, same here. If I would have known about that, I don't know if I would have bought a Samsung. It has the...
Ours is an inverter.
Inverter, which is good for your electricity. So, I mean, that's why we bought it, because it had the inverter.
From Mexico, I've learned about different restaurants and things in Bucerias. Yes, we have watched YouTube videos about things in Mexico that we want to see or have seen
restaurants
or wanted to go to. Yeah.
We have been to the best restaurant in all of Mexico, period.
How to keep your ice from clumping in the ice maker, a big problem. The problem is with it clumping in the ice in the freezer. It's just that it's
getting too warm.
It's too warm, so it's humid, and you're not using enough.
Yeah, or air is getting in there somehow.
Yeah,
and you need to fix that. With Samsung, that is the problem. Like you have to actually caulk things and seal things
Rick
in order
Bayless,
to stop it.
yeah, he is good. I like his recipes, and lots of the ones he does are pretty simple. Marilyn is saying that her Samsung was horrible, months to get it fixed. So far, I'm loving my Samsung. The only thing is the freezer will freeze, but now that we know how to do it, it's just something that we should probably do every few months, especially once it starts getting warmer.
It is an inefficient. I don't know what the heck that is. It's inefficient in its layout of real estate for food. It's dumb. You miss stuff.
Well,
Stuff
it's a
is in the
deep
back.
fridge.
Yeah, it's too deep.
I like the fact that it's wide because I have the French door with the drawer on the bottom, the freezer on the bottom. But it's a deep fridge. It's a big fridge, and so things do get hidden. But John just is too lazy to look. That's all it is to it.
We have 3
Love my
full-size.
LG.
And LG is the one that created the inverter technology. Samsung licenses it. So yeah, maybe we should have gotten LG. But we have 3 full-size refrigerators. That's just dumb. And the freezer, which can probably take 2 bodies. It's not a big one. It'll do 2 bodies. So don't piss Christie off. I tell myself that every day.
Yet he doesn't listen.
Don't piss Christie off. Don't piss Christie off. This morning, it's like I go over there. I'm like kind of having fun with her, and she's like, "I'm doing an email. Stand down."
Well, he was bugging me and bumping me, and I'm trying to write on my phone, and it was just irritating.
Some women like attention.
Not when they're working. Anyways, okay, well, I got to get going pretty soon.
Oh yeah, you have a haircut today. So her hair will be new tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got to remind her to do something with this. It's the whole time this last haircut, it was too long.
And it sticks up a little, yeah.
Yeah.
I have 3 spots that stick up.
Yeah. So, no, now I just made it worse. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to get her to thin that out a little bit more. All right, you guys. Marie says she has 3 fridges and 5 freezers. Yeah, but you're a farmer. That's justified.
There's just the 2 of us.
We're not. And it's just the 2 of us. Mind you, we do feed a lot of people. And we do feed a lot of people. Anyways, you guys take care. Have a good day. We will see y'all tomorrow.